23-year-old William Byron from Charlotte, North Carolina. Checkered flag. William Byron wins in Homestead. Gets his second career win in his 111th start. And his team owner, Rick Hendrick, gets his 264th career win. 4 wins away from tying Petty Enterprises for the most ever.
Hey race fans, welcome to the preview show delivered by DoorDash. I'm Alex Weaver, joined as always by Alan Cavanna and AC. We have 3 weeks left in the NASCAR Cup Series 2022 season, and obviously one of them will be Phoenix to crown a champion, but there are 7 drivers who have to make it through Homestead Miami Speedway and maybe punch their ticket this Sunday. Let's set the stage on how it looks heading into Homestead.
Yeah, here are the points. Joey Logano on top because he won at Las Vegas, so he is feeling great going into this weekend. Nothing to worry about. I look at Chase Elliott there. He lost about half of his points lead that he had going into Las Vegas just in one race, so he can't be too comfortable going into this weekend. But of course, what we're really looking at are those drivers below the elimination line. We have William Byron, Chase Briscoe, Ryan Blaney, and Christopher Bell, all technically out right now, but we can't count any of them out, right? We've seen Christopher Bell do the win and in just a few weeks ago at the Roval. William Byron has won here in a Cup car before at Homestead Miami Speedway. So yes, they go into the race below the elimination line. I'm not too worried about any of them, but look, only 4 make it to Arizona.
Yeah, for sure. And Homestead Miami Speedway is an interesting racetrack. It allows for drivers to take a different lane than what we're used to seeing. That high side at Homestead comes in pretty heavy, especially towards the end of the race. But we do have some laps during a test in this next-gen car. So not the first time, but I will say it, the blue oval's speedy in that test.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what teams learned at a test. It was just last month, so they had a lot of experience with the next-gen car before going to Homestead Miami Speedway for that test. We'll see how much can be applied for this race. But this track itself, it is universally loved. Why? Because drivers can drive at any part of the racetrack. They can go low, they can ride the wall. That gives drivers options. It eats tires up. That means crew chiefs have to be on top of the stuff with their tire calls. It's going to be all about pit strategy. It's all going to be about which lane you take toward the end of the race, high, low. It's going to be so much fun. That's why people love this track.
All right, so let's get our winning pick for Victory Lane on Sunday. Homestead, possibility of a playoff driver locking himself in. Another spot can be filled. So are you going with 14?
I'm not going with the 14. Sorry, Chase Briscoe. I believe in you, though. But I'm going with a driver who's just been super fast at all the mile and a half and finally needs to get that victory, Denny Hamlin. I mean, veteran driver, done so well at Miami Speedway before. I think he gets it done.
Yeah, he is a veteran to the championship 4, especially in the last few years. I'm going to go with the driver that has 0 sleepless nights, who has no pressure for the next 2 weeks. Paul Wolfe made the call last week. I think it's the 22 of Joey Logano again.
22, getting his second straight win. A lot of twos there.
A lot of twos.
Going for a second championship.
Exactly.
All right, we'll see what happens.
In 2022.
Yeah, there you go. All right, speaking of championships, we have a great behind-the-scenes show. I hope you've been watching Race for the Championship every Thursday on USA, 10 p.m. Eastern. Here's a sneak peek at this week's episode.
16 drivers, all with a shot at a championship.
Chase Elliott spins. Fire, guys.
Oh my God.
Kyle Busch does not know where he's driving next season.
Going somewhere else is scary.
Winning is the highest priority.
If you have one bad race, you can easily be eliminated.
Big crash. There's smoke coming out of the 18.
You gotta find a way to level up when you get to the playoffs.
So we'll have some fun.
It's also available on Peacock starting on Fridays. Make sure you set your DVR, though, in case you miss it.
Yeah, watch that on Thursday, and then tune in to the NASCAR Cup Series racing for the second race in the round of 8. Maybe we have another driver that locks into the championship for this Sunday, Homestead Miami Speedway at 2:30 p.m. Eastern on NBC. And Alan and I will see you right back here next week in the preview show delivered by DoorDash.
This year, see more. The full field of in-car cameras.